十字路と言ったら真っ先にここが思いついたよ。
Came in mind when the hint mentioned the crossroads.
あの時は星象観測をしにここへ来たの。教霊院の生活にも慣れてきたと思い込んでたし、来る途中も順調だった。
You know, I've been thinking, what if the accidents that happened to you weren't accidents, but were caused by the one who is sending you the messages? Like the tripping. Okay, the tripping started. Sounds more like an accident. I don't think someone forced you to trip. But the vanishing artifact could be stolen. The talisman. I came here to conduct some astrological observation once. Everything went smoothly on the way, and I thought I was starting to get used to the life. And then
でも機械をセットしてたら周りから
everything went south.
変な声がして、見に行ったら悪い人が強盗を働いていたの。
Bandits robbing someone.
強盗団は人数が多くて、強盗にあった一家は無力だった。逃げるという選択肢は取れなさそうだし、モラを渡しても済まないかもしれなかった。なんとも言えない。あの時はすでに神の目を持ってた。
And what did you do? Cast a shield on yourself? Because that's all the vision does.
神の目を持つことができるのは、理屈から言えばすごい人だからでしょ。強盗団が相手でも私は追い払うことができたはずだった。でもあの時は元素力を使って戦うことに慣れてなくて、それに怖かった。力があったとして普通の人と大して違わないと思ってたの。それから逃げたの。道に沿ってひたすらスメールシティまで助けを呼ぶために。
But when she came back, they were all dead.
最終的に途中で会った冒険者たちを呼んでここに戻った。でもすごく時間がかかってしまったせいで、強盗団も強盗に遭ってた一家も
I was just
どこへ
joking.
行ったかわからなくなってた。金品だけを奪われたのか、それとももっとひどい目にあったか。
This turned
それさえわ
darker
からなか
than
った。
expected.
スメールシティに来てからたくさん失敗をしてきたけど、あの時だけはどうしても悔しくて、その場に座り込んで泣いちゃった。
And I can understand why. You know in hindsight that you had the power, but you were afraid. So you left and now feel guilty about what might have happened to them.
手を出せばよかったって。もっと私が勇敢だったら結果は違ったのかなって。
This is a tough one. I want to say one.
慰めてくれてありがとう。でもどうしてもそう考えずにはいられないの。洗礼が言ってたよね。後戻りは選択肢になってはならない。でもいざ難題に直面するといつも逃げ出したいって思っちゃうの。
That's way too relatable for me. Running away whenever I faced a challenge. Probably wants to do more than just criticize you for the past. Why don't you try facing your challenge head on? Because we only have one heart left until she breaks down completely. And then she will be only an empty shell. A pretty empty shell. Let's take a break from searching and rest for a bit. That sounds good. We need to take those down a few notches.
でも論文はどうしよう。洗礼の答えはまだ見つかっていないのに。
Oh yes, definitely.
ごめん。迷惑かけたね。うん。実は体力はあまりなくて。今までずっと気を張ってたから、体がだいぶ疲れてるみたい。
Layla, you were exhausted from the start. And those things, those experiences from the past memories, they just made things harder for you. So pushing you to the breaking point is not going to help anyone at all.
本当にごめんね。
Not for that. Quest completed. If I find out who did that prank, I will send Paimon away. Because Paimon would not want to see what happens next. Ha! Not in this life. Prank, you say? That makes me angry. A good chance to chill by collecting some arrow roses. See, Layla, no, we both have to calm down. Is it built into the wall? That's usually how I try to build my bases in Ark, Survival Evolved. Yet another game I very much miss. With Toro.
ここにしましょう。もう歩けない。
Let's just sit down on the grass. Enjoy the blue sky. And apparently I have food and... Oh yes, I already almost have food and juice. Like 200 different sorts of with me. Happens to come with the territory when you have Paimon around.
うん。ここで待ってるよ。どこにも行かないから。
I'll be waiting for you here. If you come there, you'll find me. I promise. Final Fantasy VIII intro.
こんなことまでさせちゃって、本当にごめんなさい。私がもっと役に立てれば。
You are. You shouldn't say that. After all, you're just a... I was going to say human, but I'm not sure. You might have trace elements... Traces of something else. Elfish, maybe. But that doesn't matter. You're still mortal. Right? You should say that. We're all skilled at different things.
ごめん。やっぱりダメだね。ずっと謝ってばかり。まずは気持ちを整理するよ。ずっと気が重くなるようなことばかり思い返してたから。
That's why I decided that we should take a break.
精神状態が良くなくても、やるべきことは続けなきゃ。このまま落ち込んでても時間の無駄だよ。あ、後ろに気をつけて。
It's something that sounds like a mushroom, like a fungi, from the sound I heard.
魔物だよ。しかもたくさん。
Is it fungi?
いつの間に集まってきたの？うん。私も戦う。
Oh, that's an expression she barely ever has.
手伝いたいの。ただ見てるだけじゃなくて。安心して。自分のことはちゃんと守れるから。
I know you can.
悔しい思いをしたことをまた繰り返したくないの。これは今日の旅で学んだ一番大事なことだよ。手を出すべき時に出して、 全力を尽くすべき時に尽くす。運命は
Ume.
すれ違ってしまったらもう取り戻せないものだから。行きましょう。あいつらを倒しに。
I have zero regrets for recording this.
お披露目だ。完成。
一応目を覆えば。それ。や。
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. You really want to do this?
やっぱり鍛えてないとダメだね。ちょっと動いただけで息が切れるなんて
It was a decent fight.
難しいな。
The last one was rather strong. All things considered.
こういう時ついもちろん大丈夫って言っちゃうのは、顔色が悪いのは寝不足のせいで戦いが激しかったからじゃないって。でもあなたにはバレちゃうよね。確かに私は弱ってる。これはごまかせない。でも迷惑をかけずに済んで嬉しく思っているの。
A shield that never gets in the way.
褒められちゃった。毎日あるようなことじゃないよ。
I sure don't get to hear that often. Can you imagine Rosaria doing this pose?
体は弱いけど根性だけはあるから、しばらく休めば大丈夫。
My will is as resilient as they come. I'll be fine after I rest for a bit.
回復するまでもうちょっとだけ付き合ってくれない？ちょっとでいいな。
The end. Once bitten, twice shy. That's a motto to have, right? Despite her incredible weak disposition, she still chose to make a stand. Perhaps she wanted to prove a point, or perhaps she didn't want to leave regrets. Drowsy evening star. Long route. Oh, Layla's specialty. The scattered nuts are like stars dotted in the deep and quiet night sky. After just one bite, your body and mind, after a day's work, suddenly feel relaxed and peaceful. When you told Layla about that feeling, she showed a mixed expression of joy and regret. That's great. If only I could work. It could work with me too. Now, I missed the most part of your playing with your ears, but I got the last part at least. And in the next episode, I will try a different route.